All right, we got 2 cards left. Let's see who is next. Sagittarius. All right, Sag. Oh, let's go with this one. Sagittarius, this is your full moon in Cancer reading. The full moon is happening January 17th of 2022. And we are going to be taking a look at what this moon is bringing in for your headspace, heart space, as well as the physical realm. All right, one out. Let's get the next. And what do we have? Perfect. So in the headspace, Sag, we have the Empress, and then followed in the heart by the moon. So moon and moon, we've got a lot to talk about there. I can already feel that. And then in the physical, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So a little new adventure. Excited to dig into that. So Sagittarius, the Empress in the headspace. How's Venus retrograde been for you? What has been happening during this whole Venus transit in Capricorn? The Empress, you can see here, Venus is right on the card. So that's why I pulled that out right away. Venus right before this moon, a couple of days before this moon, had her connection with the sun. So she is now rebirth. She's on the second half of her retrograde, working to come out of the retrograde station direct. But she's not done in Capricorn. In fact, she has until about March 3rd, maybe a little bit after. I know March 3rd is her last conjunction with Pluto. I think she comes out just a couple of days after that. So there's still significant time left with Venus in Capricorn. So Sagittarius, depending upon where your natal placements are and everything, but just as a general, really dig into and in the thought process during this moon, it might be a great time to really think about what sort of Venusian themes have been coming up for you. How is your relationships across multiple realms, work relationships, partnerships, family relationships, especially in the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn talks about the father figure. So how is that relationship there? You could be thinking a lot about the relationships around you, the relationship that you have with money, the relationship that you have with your space, your house, your beauty, how you look at yourself and your body. And all of these things could be up for grabs, but Sag, what I am really getting, the Tower is clarifying along with the Page of Pentacles, which we'll talk about in a second. But for some Sages, I'm really feeling like this is a pivotal moment for you, Sag, where you might be experiencing some of this Tower energy in the mind space about how you're looking at the world, how you're looking at your world, the things within your world, and what is truly serving you. What things need to be let go of, what things need to stay. You are a new individual, Sag. The nodes are moving out of your sign. In fact, 2 days after this moon is when the nodes officially move into, and will go past that 1 degree mark of Taurus and Scorpio. It was just in your sign. There has been a lot of work that has been done as the South Node has traversed your sign, Sagittarius. And now you're in a space of kind of cleaning up all of that mess, it feels like. You're kind of in the space of, all right, all of this stuff just happened. I just went through this 18-month process. What does that leave me now? What do I need to still clean up? What do I need to beautify? What do I need to hone in on? I am a different Sagittarius than I was when I started. So what still needs to be transformed, cleaned up, beautified? I'll say those 3 words again. What needs to be loved and nurtured going forward now? And then we have also an additional clarifier, the Page of Pentacles, which we have a knight here in the physical realm. So I get a lot of movement. You know, they're both kind of facing this way as you lay them down on the deck. In fact, even the Empress is facing this way. So I feel like this energy has a lot to do with the last 18 months when the node has been traversing your sign, Sag, where it's these things need to be let go of. These things need to have that tower moment, be cleared out, allow this, allow the ground to be cleansed to bring in the new. And with this Page of Pentacles, there is new coming, right? You are cultivating new. You're cultivating new ways to think about money. You're cultivating new forms of abundance. You're cultivating new forms of prosperity for yourself. You're cultivating new adventures, because when we get to the physical, the knight is already on the adventure. The page is the one that starts it. The knight is the one that goes on it, right? So there's already movement happening. You could have already been doing this work through your season. You know, we just got out of Sag in December. So through your season, you could have started already kind of laying the foundations for all of this that is coming through. And you need to stay in this realm. You need to understand that all of this has to be cleared away, and all of this work in the tower has to be cleaned up, so that way you can stay in this mindset of, all right, I know what I want to build. I just have to get all of this, whatever this is, all of this around me, inside of me, in my headspace, that has to be cleared away. I'm also hearing the clearing of the mindset of lack, the clearing of the mindset of you're not good enough, the clearing of the mindset of self-doubt. The page is still very youthful energy, so there can definitely still be some of that, but that has to be cleared away, because you have really big dreams, really big goals that you set for yourself, Sag, and you have to clear away that doubt, that self-doubt, that self-imprisonment of lack mindset. You have to clear that out. And this is the perfect time, as Venus is still working through that process. And again, she'll meet up with Pluto March 3rd. So there's still this story unfolding that still has to continue. So take that time to clear out that energetic gunk. Take that time to clear out that mental lack, and set these really great and wonderful foundations so you can actually go forward, Sag, and accomplish everything that you want to accomplish. All right, so let me get one more here. Oh, two more wanted to come out. All right. Got it. Okay. So we have the moon in the heart space, Sag, and the moon is clarified by the Hanged Man and the Queen of Rods. So here we are, not only dealing with Venus in Capricorn, but here Pisces shows up. And the energy of Jupiter in Pisces could be this really big expansion for you, Sagittarius, just depending upon where the placements are. These two cards in themselves are deep connection with the internal self. It's deep connection with the you. Again, going back to clearing of that energetic gunk, the deep connection within self, the you that you know can achieve. The you that you know has the sun shining on you. You are, king or queen of your kingdom. You have all the things necessary to create a wealth of abundance, a wealth of prosperity for yourself. That's that connection point. It's this deep digging in the heart space. And Sag, those nodes are moving into Scorpio. It's time to start that dig. So there's going to be this wonderful internal process that you can go through, you can connect through, especially with this moon being so potent, where it can just amplify the heart space and allow your heart to be your guide. you have all of this energetic gunk going up in the mind. As you begin to clear that, allow your heart to sing its song. Allow your heart to provide its soul note out into the world and connect in with that and say, okay, I know I am powerful. I know I am able to create what I need to create in this world. Regardless of what my head may be telling me, regardless of what I've told myself in the past, I know I am different now, and I am going to own into that. The other thing with this Hanged Man here is, your ruling planet Jupiter is in Pisces. So this can be a really wonderful transit for you, Sagittarius, to really work into those deep, unexplored places in your heart space, in your energetic realm, to really expand those unexplored potentials that you have kept over time. Those can be ideas, those can be things within yourself that you're like, I know I'm able to create something amazing, but I know I just wasn't ready yet back then. This is that time to go into those unexplored places while Jupiter is transiting Pisces and blow those open, expand those open, and really see what works and what doesn't for you. Because in the physical realm, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Again, part of that journey story of the Page of Pentacles coming into the physical realm. You're now on that journey. Things are working and moving for you. Things are happening in your earthly realm, and it's time to get going. There are, the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, I keep getting this thought process that like the path is being cleared. Like the Knight is trampling and creating a path for you. And then you've got to come through and fill that path with abundance. And you definitely have the emotional fortitude to do so. So don't be surprised, Sag, if during this moon there's a lot of emotions that come up. That is by design. This is a very Cancerian, very emotional, very feeling moon. And you have a lot of cups here. You have the 9 of Cups, so emotionally fulfilled. But again, some of that could be, I am emotionally fulfilled, and that is a lot to think about right now. Whoa, let me sit with that. It could be a little bit of that shock and awe. Uranus is playing a big part in this moon. And then realizing that you have the 6 of Cups. You have so many options, right? We talked about this clearing path. This path is being cleared. And there might be multiple paths being cleared that all lead to full emotional fulfillment. But again, you have to be the one to take that forward. You have to be the one to do the work. You have to be the one to know that you are deserving of it. And off on this side, which, how I talked about this Page and this Knight are kind of facing the past. I am so, spirit is always working, right? Here is the Page of Rods. And guess what direction it's facing? The future. The Page of Pentacles, all right, I see how I got all of that. I see how I've accumulated all of that. I see how I can continue. The Knight, I'm taking and I'm running out all of this new ground for you to cover, but I'm still not really sure. I may still have some of those connections to some of those, thought processes in the past. And then here is this youthful Page of Rods, facing the future unafraid, facing the future in power, facing the future with energy and with fortitude, with action orientation, with the growth mindset that you have to get out of in your headspace. This tower, you gotta get it. You gotta get that tower moment done, because this is your energy. This is you, Sag. You have to be the one to go from facing the past And I know this isn't coming out right because they're not flipped down, but you have to be the one going from facing your past to facing your future. You are the only one that is able to turn your head around and start walking this new path that is being laid out for you. This incredibly fulfilled path with so many options that you have power, that you sit on your throne and you watch as your kingdom is created. All right, Sag, thank you so much for joining me. I will see you in about 2 weeks. We will have the new moon in Aquarius right at the end of January, beginning of February. So I will see you then. Bye. Happy building, Sag.